In this Sailing Doodles, we jump into the Bahamian waters, and then we give you a first look at our new sails underway. This season of Sailing Doodles features Taylor, Tara, and Bobby as we set sail for the Caribbean with our two Labradoodles, Maverick and Goose. Previously on Sailing Doodles, we explored the island of Bimini in the Bahamas and then set sail 70 miles for the Berry Islands. It was a pre-dawn departure and it was a good sail, although Tara was struggling a little bit with her seasickness. She managed to keep her breakfast down all the way to the Berry Islands. After a long day, it's time to get in the water. I just gave myself a haircut. Thank you. I cut my own hair because I don't trust anybody. Just saying. She's gonna jump in too. Don't freak out, Maverick.
Woo! 2, 3.
Having a 6.5-foot draft doesn't leave a lot of bottom clearance in many anchorages. There's nothing like a refreshing swim in the cool Bahamian waters after a long sail. Even though the boat doesn't have a modern style transom, it does have a little folding down swim platform on the back that makes getting back on the boat pretty easy. We have a freshwater shower on the back as well. How was it?
It's good. It felt really good.
So today I've been working on the water maker all day and the ice maker, neither one of which work. So, you know, we're roughing it now. No ice maker, no water maker. It's still pretty nice, but so today we're at Great Harbor Key. We are going to go explore the little marine area. We're anchored out here, but go in the marina and kind of explore around there, see what there is to do. And then tomorrow we're gonna a west wind moves in. Right now we're on the west side of the island, and then a strong west wind comes in tomorrow for a couple days. So we're going on the east side of the island where there's really nice beach and good snorkeling and all that. So we're gonna do that today. Go explore.
Looking mighty fine there.
I really love having this 20 horsepower outboard for the dinghy. We can get it up to 15-20 knots even with 3 people and 2 dogs. We entered the man-made cut into this very protected bay. This is the sailing equivalent of dogs sticking their head out the car window. There's a nice marina there surrounded by condos, but unfortunately all the surrounding businesses and restaurants have fallen into disrepair and closed down. We had lunch here 3 years ago, and I couldn't believe it was open. It didn't look open, and now it looks even worse. So I think lunch plans have been rearranged.
Back to the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, we had lunch here 3 years ago. This place hadn't served anything in a while. That's probably part of it. Look at that. A burger, $22.
This can't be US
It's actually
dollars.
garlic.
The pricing's crazy.
I imagine back in the day this was like an awesome place. I mean, imagine with the landscaping all done and the pool in good shape.
All the tile is so
Tile is
beautiful.
so pretty.
Yeah.
Well, Bobby,
It has potential. I guess I just didn't
we're gonna
get
buy it
past
out and turn it into just revamp it into a resort. You don't have to do much work. You
All right.
just need people.
We'll start an investment firm that can
Okay.
redo this.
We're gonna crowdsource.
Crowdsource this, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame this place has such potential to be just an awesome resort, but I mean, there's no restaurants or anything open. There's one little place that provisioning, which isn't bad, but I mean, there's nothing else around here. So I mean, you can come hang out and put your boat here, which would be awesome. Like, a great place to come put your boat for a couple days, whatever. But then what do you do? I mean, there's no point because you're eating all your meals on the boat anyway. There's no bar or no restaurant to go to, so I don't know. I mean, boy, if somebody just came in and it'd be really expensive, but bought all of this and like made them high-end condos or just made them condos and put a good resort here or something, it'd be pretty cool. All right, so the old dog ramp was just not cutting it. It wasn't long enough, so they couldn't actually jump down on it, and they didn't feel comfortable. So these are the things you will need. You will need a drill bits, rope, board, washer would be great. Also, some tread tape, and most importantly, it's Modelo Especial. It's kind of a requirement when you're working on the boat. Doesn't have to be Modelo, but you get the point. Well, here is the new one. You can see the old one is just about half as long. The problem was that Goose couldn't get his whole body on there very easily, and so it made him very anxious. And so I tried to have this one slope, but if you put too much weight on this end, then the back end wanted to go up. So if I had like a rod or something, it would work where I could slope it, but I don't. So it's more awkward for us getting off and on, but we just use this little step, right? We just step up in there and we'll go. But for the dogs, you know, do what you gotta do. Come on, get there, go. All right, jump up there. No, get up. Get up there, go up there. Get up, go. Come on, get upstairs. Go up there. Turn around. There you go. All right, now Goose, go. Go, you got it. You got it. Come on. You gotta help me a little bit. Go. All right, so let's see how he comes down. All right, come on, Goose. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Goose. Come on, you got it. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's better for getting down. That was always the hard part, is it? I think that's how he was gonna hurt himself. So, come on, let's go down, come on. Less, there you go. Way easier, a lot less likely to hurt himself. We headed into town to see if there were any restaurants open. Unfortunately, they were closed. It was a Sunday evening. It's unfortunate because this would have been a great view for dinner. The restaurant was closed, but her being English, she needed gin and tonic. So we had to get some tonic and some more liquor, and we'll take that back. But nice store here you got.
Thank you.
You got lots of stuff here. Pretty much everything you would need.
Hi, welcome. And what's the name of the store?
700 Wines and Spirits.
There you go.
I wanted to show Bobby carrying the box. Such a gentleman. Thanks, Bobby.
It's got booze in it. This is probably one of my favorite times being out here, is being the first one up, sunrise, taking the dogs for a walk, because they're ready, aren't you? Yeah, you ready to go? Ready to go for a walk? All right, only like 6 knots of wind today. It's pretty calm out there, but there's a big blow coming through tomorrow out of the west. Right now the winds are out of the south. So we're gonna head around the north side of the island and get on the east side and anchor over there, because it's supposed to be blowing 25 plus tomorrow and rainy. And it's a really beautiful place, so we're gonna head over there now. There's a big debate on how deep your draft can be when you're going to the Bahamas, right? A lot of people say, you know, 5 feet or 6 feet or something. This is 6.8. And you just have to be mindful of it. Like there's a track in here where the lowest point is like 6.6, right? So we just, right now is the tide's about up 1.5 feet and it's going up still, so we should be good, right? You just have to keep in, you have to look at your tides, you have to look at your charts. Sometimes you have to anchor out a little further, but I've done 6.5 foot in this boat now in the Bahamas, and then my previous boat was 6.5, and you know, I ran around once on my old boat, but that wasn't, it was uncharted, and it wasn't too bad. So, you know, pay attention. Now 7.5 feet, now you're getting a little limited on where you can go. 6.5 is okay. As we pulled up the anchor, Taylor gave Tara some instruction.
Tara's our co-captain today.
I just learned how to idle, and what else did I learn? And
Autopilot.
autopilot.
We're doing good.
So the girls rule today. We're in charge.
Sun protection is very important.
Got the power.
As the day went on, the wind picked up a little and it was worth raising the sails.
Morning comes and I'm seeing the dark clouds up in the air.
It really is so rewarding to be in this beautiful blue water. After coming all the way from Annapolis, we're finally here, and it's just a really, really great feeling. Well, Captain, how do you feel about being in the beautiful blue water?
It's beautiful. I mean, this water is gorgeous. Even though the winds were light, it was still enough to sail and perfect conditions for flying the drone. I'd really like to thank Precision Sails for supplying us with these sails. They look and perform amazing. This is a Mavic 2 drone. When I save up the money, I'd like to buy another Phantom, as they're a lot easier to catch on the boat. The aft swim deck is a fun place to hang out while you're under sail also. Thank you so much to our patrons for making this channel possible.